Alright, hello everyone. My name is Kidi, and we're back with another live trading vlog. It's currently 8:32 or 8:33 now. This is how the charts are looking right now. Let me check Forex Factory because I did not check. Okay, so today we had 8:30. Oh, I mean, I guess that's happening right now. Clearly, as you can clearly see. Okay. Um, as far as any setups, I don't really see anything. It seems like price, like if you notice, this is a 10-minute zone. I was really more like, you see how far back this is? Like, it's kind of just like whatever at this point, right? Like, there's no recent price action that's really getting me like, So I'm looking at actually, let me go back to the 10-minute. So I'm looking at back at the 10-minute, and let me see here. If price, this is the same setup, but in a different scenario. I'm just looking. Selling. Potentially. Bring it down. 10 hour. Probably be like that. Okay, so I was looking at this, and I was thinking price on the 2-minute. Depending on how price reacts into the zone. If we get this, and then we start seeing price coming down, I would like to see price come up into this area right here so that we can get maybe a bit of a shift. But if price doesn't but if price passes and closes past it with a strong closure, then I will just assume that we will be continuing the trend. It's currently 8:34, like we mentioned already. We have red folders, but it doesn't seem like it did anything. It was actually all good numbers, so it's pretty good for the economy, for the US. So yeah, so perhaps maybe we get some bullish structure. I don't know, but other than that, I'm really not looking for anything else. This is the only thing that I see that would work in my favor. Let me connect to my, I got an Iron Beam. Let me connect to my paper trading account. Cause you know me, what if I go for the buy here? Oh, I'm only on one contract. Boo. I'm gonna go for longs. Well, okay, well, this is her. Go over here and then one contract. Okay. But yeah, other than that, I'm just waiting. In fact, I will put the trade that I'm looking for on NinjaTrader just in case. 71.50. So let's go here. 71.50, and we're taking a sell setup. So I guess, like, since this is like a bit of a 10-minute area or so, this is an area where I would like, oh man, I would love to go for this sell. And this sell setup actually did end up holding, so that could have been a possible entry. So let me just get that on here. It really just depends. If I see price breaking these lows, and that trade lost. If I see trade breaking these lows and going lower, then I might change. I'm gonna like change my bias. Like if this candle right here closes something like that, or maybe even more bullish or bearish into the zone, I'm going to assume that it may want to fall. It may want to continue going down, but I'll let you know if anything comes up. So this is how that candle formed. I'm not in the trade. I'm not in the trade. I need to see some more bearish strongness, because that candle right there, to me, that looked like it don't know what it want. That looked like it might reverse over here. Like, you know. So yeah, I don't know if this will be like another reversal, or if it'll do like what we were looking for. But we're currently here. Price of the 10-minute broke this high, so I'm a little bit like iffy about taking it, but I guess we'll just have to see. It really just depends on how this candle closes, and you know who really has strength in the market. And so yeah, I'll let you know. 57 left. 50 4 seconds left on this candle. Okay, so price just formed a higher high, and so I'm looking at this zone right here for a possible push up on the 2 Minsky. We got 28 seconds left, so we're looking for, wait, where the fuck is that? So 64, 64, 75, 64, 75, and this is for a sell setup. Okay, I'm just gonna play it. Okay, so we have a sell setup. I'm just gonna take this off then. That was the original if we're in a range setup. But we're not, so we're just looking for a price to come down to this one potentially. This is technically a 10-minute setup, but I don't like to go for 10-minute setups in the move. I prefer like this candle closes like this, and then the next candle that forms comes into the zone, and then we take off from there. But so far I'm only really looking at the this sell setup. 664, 74, just knowing, I'm just reminding myself, hey Kitty, this trade can lose. You can be wrong about this trade. I know you like this setup. I know you like this setup, but you can be wrong about this trade. The trade doesn't have to go your way, doesn't have to make you feel like, oh, your analysis is amazing. You can be wrong, and I know that that scares you, but we gotta continue. We just gotta keep on pushing, because I don't want to do anything else. So yeah, right now it seems like the price might have be forming another zone. We got 40 seconds left on that. Oh, sorry, on that one. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move our stop loss or our entry depending on how this candle closes. We got 22 seconds left. All right, I'm just gonna 60 to 50. I'm just gonna move the trade. 62 prices going out of hand already, and we got 10 seconds left, so I'm just gonna 62 tap there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got 62.50, 62.50. Got 62.50 on the jump. So let's see what happens. Still continuing. There's nothing on the 10-minute. I'm just kind of keeping track of everything. Price is continuing to go lower, so we're just kind of going with that trend. This is on the 10-minute right here. Drop down to the 2-minute. This is what it looks like. We had that original setup right there. So I'm just thinking to myself, okay, let's say if price taps into our zone and it completely blasts through it. That's when I'll be a little bit more cautious to see, okay, what are the intentions here? Because I'm like, we got 5 minutes left off of this 10-minute candle. So I'm thinking like, okay, if price blasts through our 2-minute zone, it may want to go back to the 10-minute zone and then take off from there, potentially, because I don't really see any threat of bullish momentum, at least anytime soon, or I mean, like, as of right now. So just, we'll see. We got 30 seconds left off of this candle right here. So I don't know if we'll get a tap in. The stop loss is barely good. So yeah, it kind of just wicked us. Okay, so now we're in the trade right here. Kadi, you can lose this trade. You can lose this trade. This trade does not have to work well. Just because you like the setup, just because it aligns with your rules, doesn't mean it'll go in your favor. Okay, so the trade just won. That's cool. Just following our rules, same setups, 2-minute setup. Let's just continue that. I don't know how price is. It's currently 8:46. Again, we don't have any high impact news that already passed. Something I don't know to look into, I might do it here to double dip. Sometimes I just like refuse to double dip, but like maybe we could double dip. You know what? I'm gonna go for this buy. I'm gonna go for the buy. Wait, what? What just happened? Take profit executed. What do you mean? Take profit executed. I didn't make anything. Alright, bro. That is crazy, bro. Just a regular 2-minute setup. This is high risk. Obviously not something that I would actually do, but like, you got to do it when you're on the playground, bro. Just gotta see. So yeah, like, that lost. Price is going very bearish. Let's go for a buy. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Price is going very strong. If you're looking at me and what I'm looking at, I see this zone right here. This is a huge potential, and this goes all the way back. I guess I'm looking back at history. So we got all of this huge liquidity, and you know how I feel about my zone. So we got the fib level all the way over here. So I'm like, potentially, you know, price may want to come all the way over there to get all of that liquidity. Potentially. I have no idea. Oh, I was like, oh, there's a setup right there on the wrong time frame. But yeah, I'll let you know. All right. So it's currently 9:04. I do see this range setup that I have the urge to take on my NinjaTrader, my professional, but I'm a little too scared. I'll be honest. So I'm a little bit like, I don't know. So like I say, it's so close to 9:30. Like, I'd rather just, I don't know, wait till 9:30 and, you know, see what there is for us. So I don't know. I'd be in the trade on here, but I'm a little iffy on here. So I'll let you know. Okay, price just tapped into the zone, so I'll let you know if this loses or not. Alright. I mean, it didn't hit TP, but that's a really good rejection, so I'm very confident that it will. Yeah, another trade that I missed, but I didn't miss, but I just didn't trust myself. I wanted to take it. I was looking at it, I was like, can you take the trade? But I was like, no. It's currently 9:07. How do you feel? It's one of those things where it's like, damn, you know, I should have took the trade and won. I was just scared. Yeah, that's the reality of it. I'd rather wait till 9:30 and see, you know, market open with the most amount of volume, you know. So I'd rather just wait for that to happen. That's gonna happen in like 20 minutes from now. So I was just, you know, like, let me just wait. But, you know, the more that I take the trades on TradingView, like the playground, but not on NinjaTrader, it gives me confidence, because I get scared, you know, I get nervous, I get, you know, should I not? But, you know, having an outlet where I can take all of my ideas, gives me, it's a lot easier for me to deal with it, because it felt like I took the trade. What I'm learning from it is that I need to trust my ideas more. I have good ideas, but I don't trust myself, and that's what we saw there. I wanted to take it, but I was nervous. I didn't want to lose on that trade. I'll be honest. Like, if there was a trade to lose on, I didn't want to lose on that trade. But the more that I take these setups on the playground, the more that I'm like, yo, we should be taking these setups more often. They work out for us, and we should stop being scared and trust our ideas, because we know all this knowledge, but we're not applying it. Like, it don't make no sense. So that's, you know, I'm still learning, still working on it, but the more that I do it, the more that it's going to be possible. But yeah, it's currently 9:09. So like, like 19 minutes till open, so I'll let you know then. I'm taking another potential range setup, potentially in the range. This be the ones that I'd be afraid to take because I don't be knowing. But my stop loss is in a really good place, so it's like if it wants to continue going up, that makes sense. And yeah, so I'll let you know. It's currently 9:14, so we got like 16 minutes. We got 16 minutes till, I was about to say closing, till opening. Oh wait, look at that. Oh shit, take profit. Yeah, nice. Man, just gotta trust my ideas more, man. But we get in there. We get in there. Never gonna stop. I'm just glad that at least I'm taking them on something, right? Where I can see the benefits of it. Because it's like, we could have been up so much more than we actually are. But it's okay. But because we don't trust our ideas and we're just trying to play as safe as relatively possible, you know, everything makes sense. And honestly, like, let's see. Hold on. I might move this down to over here. Yeah, because I feel like that's that, and then that. So yeah. This is 2 minutes. Yeah, like there. Let me check the 10-minute. Oh, okay. This is a 10-minute zone. Oh, okay. I'm glad that I checked. Oh, fuck. Hold on. 10-minute zone is 9:15. Nah. Wow. This is crazy. I don't know if we'll be able to, like, yeah, let's just move that. It's getting distracting. Alright, so we have, like, less than 4 minutes left on this candle. Obviously, this is going to be a 9:20 candle. Hold on. Okay, so that's a part of the range. Let me just see the short. Because I really like this setup. I mean, I really like this stop loss too. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. Depending. Yeah, so let me just... Ooh, did I do something? Alright. Okay, so this is on the 10-minute. I just wanted to see, where are we to the left? So this is like old price action here. I just wanted to see where we are. This move, I still feel bearish. Of course, you know, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't know. I like the setup. I actually want to take it, but again, it's 9:17, so this isn't really the area where I can take anything. Like, I don't, like, I've done this before, and I'm tired of making that thing. So yeah, we're close to the open, so I'm gonna just chill and see what price wants to do. There's no entries on the Ninja Trader. There's a couple, or there's just that one on that one right there. That's the only thing that I have. I like the setup. Yeah, but nothing else is there. So I'll let y'all know when 9:30 comes. And yeah, we'll just take it from there. Alright. Price just tapped into that zone. Looks like it's about to stop us out. It looks very strong. So I feel like price did get liquidity, as you can see from that top wick. So I feel like this is gonna stop me out, and price is gonna go temporarily bullish so that it could potentially tap back into this zone that we have down here. Potentially. The price is really bullish, and I want to acknowledge that and not be like, should I go for sells? You know what I mean? Should I go for sells? And honestly, this range setup didn't make sense because price tapped above this wick, so it's not even a part of the range anymore. So that wasn't a good trade idea. But we're learning. Maybe he wants to tap into this supply zone. You're trying to see, because you just know something's gonna get a reaction. You just don't know which zone it is. That's how I say it. And that's a strong ass bullish candle. I don't know if this is gonna turn around. Are we chasing the trend? We're trying to chase the trend, bro. In my experience, this has never really worked well in my favor. But new experiences, maybe. But yeah, I think it's fiending for the zone, dude. No lie. So I'm gonna put that down. Put that 10-minute zone right down there. Looks like price is about to stop us out. But I'll let you know. Okay, price is having a little retracement in the supply zone that it just tapped into. This is on the 2-minute. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a pullback off of that zone. Like, hey, we remember you. Okay, and TP hit. That was cool. Alright, so TP hit on that one. Yeah. But it is 9:21, so I don't want no parts. I'm good. But yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, I don't know if this is right, but I'm going for a buy here. Price tapped into the zone. Let me invert it. So usually here I get confused. You know, price is making all this bullish or bearish movement, and then price now has this bullish force. And I mean, price did hit TP, but it broke past this area, so it's kind of invalid. So it's like two things. So I see bullish power coming in, so I don't want to just go, oh yeah, we're still selling. I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, we're still selling. Go for sells. I want to acknowledge that because I felt like every time I didn't acknowledge it, like it always did not go in my favor. But also I know that we are in a bearish downtrend, so it's like price could be going up so that it can like get some more momentum to continue going down. So I'm also aware of that too. So this could be an area where price was just going up so that it can get some momentum or more orders so that it can go down. So I want to be cautious of everything, but I'm just kind of like, okay, so it seems like I'm about to get stopped out here. Okay, my idea was like, my thought process was the fact that price again was bearish, has been bearish for a very long time. I feel like price needs to correct, and I felt like it might have wanted to come all the way like here and then come down and then potentially continue going up. But that's what I was thinking. But again, who knows? It's currently 9:26, so we'll just see from there. Alright, I'll let you know. Please don't stop me out to go into my direction, bro. I'm not here for that. It's currently 9:27, but I'll let you know. Dog. Bro, having turtles is honestly annoying. Bro, they're so loud with them damn rocks, bro. But anyway, it is 30 seconds to 9:30. Just chilling here waiting. This is what's happening with price. I feel like price may want to continue going bearish now, because I've seen this before, but I don't have it quite down. Like where I've seen like price do this, where it's been bearish for a long time, ranged, then broke out, and now I think it's gonna be bearish. So yeah, price is continuing, or this is the 9:30 candle right now. Or not. So yeah, just show you that. Now I'm sitting up more in my chair. Hold on. I've been chilling here, just waiting to see what price wants to do, and I feel like it's still gonna target that area right over there. So I'm hoping that this drone don't tweak out and then just blast all the way over there. Like I'm hoping we can get some steps in so we can get to be a part of the setup ourselves. Let's go to the 10-minute. On the 10-minute, we are tapping into I'm gonna go for a buy. This is actually wild. Why am I not in the trade? Bruh, I know y'all see me press that button, but I don't know, bro. They gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I know I pressed that button. You saw me press it again. Let's do it again. I'm on a paper trading account. I'm chill. Trading view be lagging, be glitching. I don't like that. But But yeah, so price just tapped, or price just went past that, so I'm still, you know, bearish for the day. So yeah, 23 seconds left on this candle. I'm just hoping that's not liquidity, right? I mean, 15 seconds, like, bruh. Remember that when this area used to be like, there's no fucking way. Let me go on the 2 minute, because I'm about to go to the 10. Wow, now they're like, oh, okay. And then on the 2 minute, I'm just gonna do this just in case if price does go all the way down there and I'm not prepared, because I am gonna scroll to the right a bit and just tap in and see, or more so remind myself like what's going on in this area. So this is like a little zone. You know what, I'm not that interested in it as much as I thought I would be. But yeah, we're looking at that right there. I'm just gonna close that. What? Oh, well, I'm still in the trade, bruh. Okay, check the 10 minute. Failure. What the heck, bruh? Alright, so we're still in this trade idea. I feel like price has a couple of targeted areas. I feel like we might be able to get some kind of retracement, maybe depending on what price wants to do. But yeah, 933. Price looks close to our zone. Let's see what happens. Hopefully nothing too dramatic. Just letting myself know that I can lose this trade. That this trade can lose. And that I can be wrong. And I know it sucks to be wrong, but that's a part of life. And yeah, I want to get myself like, hey, like, you're not invincible. Like, you can be wrong, you will be wrong, and you have to be okay with being wrong. But yeah, on the 10 minute, price is getting closer to that bullish zone. I don't know how it's going to react. So that's the only thing. Hold on. Uh, 10 minute. Let's see. I'm gonna go for a buy here. Should we go for a buy? 644.75. 644.75. Go for a 10-minute buy. I'm gonna take the chance because I'm tired of not taking my idea seriously. 44.75. So we're on the 2-minute right now. Let's see if price can potentially give us maybe a selling setup before we get to there. And let me just take this one off. How do you feel? Like I need to breathe. Depending on how it taps into the zone, I may or may not want to be in this setup. All right, I think we might be entered into this setup. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
Order filled.
I had a really good rejection. Let's see if we can keep this. Ooh. Ooh. And ooh. Yeah, that was a really good rejection, but the way that it just came back, I don't know about that one, girl. Let's see. Just like a Republican, thoughts and prayers, but I can lose this trade. Hey, this is a me and you conversation. I can lose this trade. I don't like losing. I can lose this trade. I don't like losing. I think it's a good setup, but man, I gotta be okay with being wrong. I can be wrong. Like, I can be wrong. Okay, so that trade ended up working, but like, I can be wrong, and that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult to deal with that, and yeah, it's just a lot is happening, and I'm just working on myself and being like, hey, Kitty, like, this stuff is not easy. You know, you will be wrong, and you have to be able to handle that in a relatively professional way. This is on the 2 minute. I'm gonna take this setup right here if it lets me, because price got into the zone like mad deep on the 2 minute, and so with that, it's like I kind of want to just continue with the trend. Like, that's such a strong bearish move to make, and so, you know, I want to take the chance. I want to take the chance, but I want to take it risky because I know how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling a little bit like, oh my god, you know, so I'm gonna take it risky. So that was this setup. Okay, I'm not in any other trade, but I think that one just broke off on my trading view. So yeah, I'm just here looking at this setup. 48.50, that's what I'm looking for, but price also has this setup right here, or this area right here, that it could bounce from, so we're looking at that. Might have to get the fib out depending on, yep, the stop loss. So 30 seconds left, getting that fib out. One tick above, 19 seconds left. Do that, so that's 44. That's gonna be a regular. We got 10 seconds left. Oh, wait, 44. Okay, so we have that. Oh, and it's just like, fuck you. Fuck you and all of that work. Y'all saw me. I might have not been looking like or seeming like or sounding like I was stressed, but I was like, fuck, let me get this straight off before it leaves. And then as soon as it fucking does, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. It's so unpredictable, man. You don't know what the fuck is about to do. I love that. And you just have to adapt as it goes, and that's why I love trading. Oh yeah, there's nothing happening, so I'll let you know. Okay, so I just put this next trade, 34.50, 34.50. Yeah, we'll see if we get one. I'm still feeling like price wants to come up to the zone, so I have that already set. So I'm gonna go travel to the 10 minute and it seems like price is coming down or coming up.
Order filled.
Let's see how it reacts. If this trade wins, I'm gonna call it.
Order filled.
Alright, bro. Okay, so that was a really good, easy trade. I'm gonna call it for the day. I think we're up pretty well on the account. So I just want to see where price is. And then I will just stop it from here. So I was just trying to see on the 10-minute. Okay. So we may see some bullish momentum coming in. Let me just, because on the 10-minute, price is tapping into this huge wick zone, which I personally see coming up all the way up to here. Personally, depending on, you know, what other variables, like who knows, right? But I personally see that this, you know, could come up all the way over here, you know, grab all of this liquidity and then potentially make its way down. I feel like because price is tapping into this huge zone, I feel price may want to come and fill up these gaps. And yeah, that's pretty much that on that. Yeah, I'm gonna call it for the day. I felt like we, you know, took some pretty good setups. We stuck to our rules. We reminded ourselves that we can lose a trade. We remind ourselves that we can be wrong. And yeah, just trying to get myself to wrap around that and not be shocked when I'm in a trade that I feel confident about and it doesn't go my way. Like and that shock, it leads me to making retaliation, makes me wanting to like make it all back. And another thing, I was reading my journal and I peeped that when I have my, let's say, 2 losing days, like sometimes I'll have like a 0-2 day. I'll take the 0-2 day fine. I'll take it well. And then the next day, because I know that I'm coming in with the fact that I lost yesterday, I start acting up if I take a losing trade this day. And then that's when shit goes crazy, goes south, and I start to tilt. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize, okay, so once I have 2 losing days, the next day is like, okay, let's be really careful about our emotions. We're very sensitive. Let's, you know, take some caution. So I'm so glad that I was reading my journal. Like, I was reading it last night and I was just like, wait a minute. This time I tilted, and then I was like, hold on, the day before, what happened? I literally was like that. I was like, wait, hold on. I tilted twice in September or something like that. What happened the day before? Bruh, both days, 0-2 days. When I saw that, I was like, so that's something that I learned, and I'm going to, you know, take caution, take heed, and and just pay attention to that and be aware of that. I can't control when I lose. Like, I can make either a bad setup or the analysis is right, it aligns with my system all right, and it'll still lose. So it's just like I need to be able to handle that and handle being wrong, and then everything else will be easier for me to deal with. So but yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. Let's see how it went. All right, putting the stuff down. Okay, so today was a 182 day. We had 3 winning setups. We got two 50-minute, 2-minute, and then 1 10-minute. So yeah, what's the duration? Like, this is why I love this strategy, bro. 4 seconds, 46 seconds, 16 seconds. It's like when it's fucking hitting, bro, it's quick. And that's why when I'm in like 4 minutes in a trade and I'm still in a trade, I be panicking. When I'm in 15 minutes in the trade, I be panicking. Cause like we've been seeing like the average times, it's like today, the average trading time is 22 seconds, dude. Like, this is awesome. So yeah, we're up 1190 on the account, which is cool. I mean, obviously, you know, I gotta look at the stats because I gotta see, but anything can happen. All right, so when we're following our rules, when we're being diligent and not getting emotional because we were wrong about trades, it seems like we can trade pretty well. So we got 41 trades here, 34 winners, 7 losses, 82% win rate. That will definitely change. Yeah. They're saying, oh, without any commissions and fees, that's 2,000. So that's pretty cool to see. It's like, yo, like I mean, obviously commissions and fees is gonna play a role, but it's like no commissions and fees. Let's just imagine, like, yo, that's pretty. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, it's 1,400. Sorry, I read it wrong. So we'd be $1,400 in profit, without commissions and fees. But I don't care about that because commissions and fees exist, and I want to live in reality, not like fairy tale. So yeah, but I always like to look at this because it shows that, like, yo, Kadi, like, when we're confident about our system, confident about ourselves, confident about our ideas, and we just stick to the rules, and most importantly, when we are wrong, we just take the L and learn from it and be okay with it, and just let it go, and just really be like, hey, I know that hurt. We stepped away from the chart, and we just need to be able to be in a place, or have enough awareness where we can just like peel back and not feel like we have to make it all back today, make it all back now. Like, we're in an emotional state, we got our feelings hurt, and we want to retaliate because we feel like we're being bullied, and we don't like being wrong, and you just want to make me feel wrong so that you can make yourself feel good. And it's like, we just got to battle with that rather than trying to ignore it. I got to go through it and be like, hey, Kadi, like, we literally have the skill now to change our lives forever, bro, forever. And the only thing that's in our way is our ego, and the fact that we don't like to be wrong. And me studying and analyzing like everything, my trades, my journaling specifically, it's allowed me to lock in and really be like, bro, I can't be doing this anymore. Like, bro, I'm ready to change my life. Like, I have to change my life. There's no other choice, because I'm not trying to stay stagnant. I'm not trying to stay in my parents' house for the rest of my life. Like I got to do it. Like, I'm about to be unemployed, bro. Like shit is getting real. So it's like, I had to lock in. I had to be like, all right, let me read back in my journal. Let me see how I felt. Let me go in, because, bruh, if I don't do that, I'm gonna get into this fucking same tilting loop, and I'll never be able to grow and get withdrawals, get payouts, and this, that, and the third, and live the life that I know that I can live. So, yeah, man, like, I don't like being wrong. I don't know anybody who does. But I just want to be the best loser that can be, bro. I'm trying to be, oh, I lost? That sucks. That fucking sucks. But it's okay. Come back tomorrow, because look at my strategy. Like, I have the data that proves that it's consistent. Like, I am a consistently profitable trader now. But it's my attitude, my ego, my I can't be wrong that gets me blown up, But when I'm sticking to my rules, profitability, man. We're close. Bruh, yeah. So, two things that I'll do. One, I'm gonna check the chart, make sure I have no open entries, nothing. Okay, so let's go on the 10-minute. Let's just confirm. Okay, we are good, Alright, so we're gonna exit out of this. Then, what I like to do here, love to go here and just see, bro. Sorry, hold on. Alright, so I always gotta look at this just for me and my sake, bro. We always gotta come back to the chart, bro. We always gotta come back to the chart. Now, obviously, elephant in the room, this is the highest we've ever grown the account. Every other time, we've been close to 1,000, blew it, got to 1,000, next day, blew it, got to 1,000 yesterday. Now today we just continue that. Today is the first time I've gotten to 1,000 and I didn't blow my account. Now granted, today was a winning day, but it was like, I'm just proud that I actually got $1,000 in profit, and the next day the $1,000 was still there. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And even if today was a losing day, I was down, I lost $200, I would be back at 5,800, or 800 something. That's not bad. Like, I can make that back. But going from, there's a difference between going from 51,000 to 50,800 to versus 51,000 to 50,200 in one day. There's a huge difference, and I'm not trying to go back to that shit, bro. So I'm proud of myself for today, because today is, you know, us just battling it. I mean, look for yourself. This is the highest this account has actually ever been. No, that's not true, because over here it's some. But this is like, I wasn't really trading. I was just kind of like, I can't say full porting. I don't remember what happened, I'll be honest. But this is like, this is real. You know, this is something that I can be like, bro, I started from 50,000 and now we're here, and there's no back and forth. There's no shortcut. There's no, oh, I was already up $200, right? No, none of that. This is from the zero, and we've made $1,100 in profit, bro. So this is just one of those I gotta steer at. I'm gonna not bore y'all with that. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. I can do this. Just gotta admit when I'm wrong, and sky's the fucking limit, bro. I can get a payout. I can do it, because I'm just thinking, bro, this is only on one contract. Imagine two, and it's not like I'm only shooting for 8 tick stop loss, right? So it's not like going for 2 contracts is not crazy, versus compared to somebody who has like a 3.5 point like that. That's kind of crazy. But you know, align with you, and things will work out easier for you. It won't be hard. I mean, it won't be easy like that. Like, it'll still be hard, but it'll work out easier if you're aligning more with yourself. So I'm grateful that I am doing that, and you know, just honing in on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna stare at my stats for a bit and just be grateful, and yeah, I'll let you know. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.